Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Pale Beyond. And we are in week 24. Now, we have pretty many that has a rather nasty affliction, such as frostbite, or scurvy, or frostbite and scurvy, or frostbite. So we have a few people that we have to put into the med bay. And yeah. I also need to make sure that I have 4 people remaining once it's like after, like at the nighttime or evening or whatever it's called, to fix eventual holes in the canopy. So, first off, let's go around and mingle with the people, the crew. Wait, I'm losing track of the days. You're not alone there. Can you believe we've been holed up here for 3 weeks already? 4 weeks, actually. Shit, you're joking. Right not. Shit. Yeah, losing track of time when it's always dark, or when the majority of the day is dark, it's a common thing. It's a real problem. The same is true for the opposite as well. If it's always light, it's always sunny in certain and a certain level of light outside all the time. It's the same deal. Junior and Grimbley, you notice anything about the doc lately? Since winter started, he seemed off more than usual. Hey, I think we should have words. How's the mutts doing? Overstimulated, bored, cramped. They will grow used to it in time. What is the state of the boiler? Cramped, but it works. Nobody's dying. Good to hear. What I heard, that one howling through the night. Stanberry? I doubt that. Stanberry's remarkably well behaved. Low bar for those animals. But they better behave than most of this crew. Again, low bar. Not really an animal person, Hammond. I've had to make a more concentrated effort to track the days as of late. By my estimate, we're not even a third of the way through. Yes, I wonder if there will indeed be rescue waiting for us at the end. Harriet, now isn't the time for doom and gloom. Of course. But I can't help to think of the Viscount. Viscount? Yes, I'm certain they expected rescue to arrive as well. True. Mr. Templeton, you wouldn't happen to have a spare pen, would you? It's so cold the ink in my own froze up. I'm afraid I have the same issue. Lost it. I'll have to warm it up by the furnace then. Yeah, Yeah, that is an issue. That's why you don't use ink. You don't use a pen. You use a pencil. And yes, there is a difference between a pen and a pencil. For anyone that, like, it's one of those things that if you're not a native English speaker, the difference can be not very obvious. I'm not sure I'm going to put people towards grabbing more here. I'm going to grab the free one. That's going to happen. That will always happen. The med bay. Scurvy and frostbite. And let's get them through. And apparently I can't do more. That's bad. That is bad. Now one of them has scurvy. I can fix that. Through the hoosh. Now, yeah. Yeah, this is bad. This is actually bad. All of the scouts are fine. Malnourished, freezing. Okay, let's go into here, take the requests. Okay, Lefty. Captain, hate to do this, but do you mind moving me to a new spot? Getting awfully cold and these old bones are starting to crack. I'm not owed special treatment, but I like to be moved closer to the boiler for warmth. Sure. And I lost his... Okay. Thank you. The winter's been harsh. Captain, do you mind if I move to a different tent? Worried about the boiler. I'd like to be on hand in case of an emergency. In modest order to move you now, please make do with your current position. You're never too far from the boiler. There's no need for a change. Yep. You say so, Captain. And he became demoralized. Okay. Grimly. Sure. Templeton. Need to do something about Arthur. Arthur? Doctor. Right, yes, Dr. Nutley. What is that Craven up to now? What do you mean, Grimly? Since winter started, he seems unwell. I think the pressure is starting to get to him. I'm surprised to see you coming to us with this issue. I didn't take you to show concern to a high-class landborn. He's a good lad, means well. Besides, he's part of the crew. Hunt picked him out. Well, it's no secret that the good doctor carries a nervous temperament. Do you think it's beginning to affect his own health? I'm not alone. Junior Belford and Darling Ulf think so too. And it's quite noticeable. Don't worry, Grimly. I will have words with him. Good. Better sooner than later talking to him. The lad's barely hanging in there. Finish. Captain Templeton. I heard through the grapevine our good doctor was having a spot of bother. Indeed. You may just be able to help. You know the boy well, don't you? I should say so. How long have we been on the ice together now? Then you may just be the right man for this job. You're concerned by the doctor's temperament. He's slowing down in his work and may threaten stopping altogether. Well, his own health comes above his work, wouldn't you agree? Both are a matter of grave importance. We'll speak with him then. I'm afraid that might be beyond me, Richard. What? Kurt is right, Templeton. He's not the man for the job. Quite right, Reuben. I've spoken to the lad quite a bit, but I never made it through to the boy. A tough nut to crack. I might not have the right disposition for it. Too soft, I say. Excuse me. You treat him too softly. The young man's a doctor. He does not need to be handled with gloves. What he needs is someone to remind him of the duty behind his role. No sugared words. No. The boy's temperament is hanging by a thread, and you want Joe to approach with assault? You said it yourself. The gentle method proves ineffective. I said no such thing. No, he actually didn't. He didn't. No use arguing this. We will see what fares best when I have words with the man. Yeah. Kurt is right. Nutley requires encouragement more than anything. Templeton seems harsh, but Nutley requires a reminder of the importance of his duty. No, that's partly of why he's where he is mentally. No use arguing about this. Understood. Suppose what presents itself in the moment is best. Yes, no good playing with hypotheticals, is there? I trust your judgment, Captain. Let's leave the talk until after dinner. No need to interrupt his work further. Please let me know how you fare, Captain. Best of luck. Yes. Ugh. Ugh. 2 holes to repair. That's... Ugh. Oh, and I can't actually heal you guys. Okay, they're dead. Now, if you didn't know, if someone has a frostbite, such as Andrew, Mr. Sack here, if you can't cure it, they are dead. Just flat out dead. Like, you can't save them. If you can't heal them in like one way or another, it's over. So annoying. And it used one. Oh, that was bad. I should not have done that. That just wasted another medical comfort. I got way too many. Way too many was... I'm actually a bit tempted to roll back and do this again. To be honest, I'm a bit tempted to do that. And every one of these canopies, like canopy holes, requires 4 people. 4 people. Now, if someone is in the med bay, that's all of a sudden 1 person that can't do anything. And specialists can't be put to work. Like, they can't be put to do these kind of tasks. You can't do that. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to jump back. Let's see, was it this? Yeah, rewind. I think, was it this? Frostbite. Freezing. Freezing. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yep. This was the right save. Going to skip past the things and Furnace. Do all of those. Like that. Like, that's the thing. If you put one engineer, like I did just now, you can get four crew members cured of freezing. If you put both of them at the same time, and like you allocate 2 out of 3, and do both of them at the same time, you only cure 3 of them. You can only cure 3. And I think it has to do... Yeah, exactly. Increases freezing cured by 1 when raising the heat. So it's... When you put an engineer, you instantly cure one person randomly of freezing. And every time you do this raise the heat action, it triggers engineering tools key item, which means it cures 1 more, but it's when you're doing the raising heat, regardless of how many engineers you put to the task. So it's better to do the engineers 1 at a time, which means you will... it will net you more. Like, it will save more people from the freezing affliction by doing it twice rather than doing all the engineers in one go. Anyway, regardless, Rive Doom cavity here is going to be put in here. You shall be put to that. There is going to be, I think, one place where 1, 2, 3, 4 could put 2 towards. Here we go. I could do 2 of them. Could do 2 here. It's better than nothing, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. No, let's not do it, actually. Because one thing that I want to do is this. Oh. Oh, it will cause me to have people that are wounded. At least 1, maybe even 2. You know what? Let's actually do it. Let's put the scouts towards doing this. Because it's really important to get all of that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Doing 2 malnourished should be fine. Say should be. Return. Enter request. Hammond and Junior. Here we go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I believe speaking with certainty wasn't the issue. We needed a definitive statement on his condition. But attacking the man's reputation only emboldened his loyal crew. Right. And there we go. We actually got some loyalty out of that. That's good. Yep, that's good. Go past this. Mostly because we have already done it. No one is demoralized. Let's call the crew for dinner. And that's when Grimly learns that the doctor is probably not well. There we go, and we also now should have people that can do this. Yeah, I don't think. Now, Ralph has frostbite. He is in the infirmary, like he's in the med bay. So he's fine. I have 2 that is malnourished. 1 should be cured. If I do a normal ration. And 1 that has scurvy I should be able to fix. And if I do 2 of them to gather, that's 2 that gains freezing. Yeah, let's do that. And that's where we'll end this. And we need to bring that up. Yeah, normal ration, high ration. I think that's how we will do it. It will be worth it in the long run, I think, at this point. Do not be too weighed down. Also gives us a fair chunk of decorum back. Freezing. Wounded. Cured of frostbite. No longer malnourished. Progressed into scurvy. Progressed into frostbite. Progressed into frostbite. Freezing. Right. Now, I'm pretty much where I was before, but I'm going to end this episode because I think this is a good stopping point and learning experience, both for me and for you. And what I need to do... He has scurvy and freezing. Okay. I had to make a more concentrated effort to track days as of late. Okay, we've seen this. Pen thing. And that's the dark. Just clicking them out, so out of the way, at least for now. And let's see. What I need to do is I need to go to the hoosh, go to feed. I need to add these 2 because I need the free food. I need it. Like that. $65, okay, that's good. On top of that, we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the scurvy. And then we shall put you in there. Get rid of the which one person has. Oh. Oh, that's good. The one with frostbite got malnourished, which means when I put him into the med bay, this is random, by the way. This is not. This is just pure luck at this point. Yeah, so that means when I put him through the med bay, malnourished will go away as well. That's good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. One, 2. Freezing. Frostbite, that's 3. He had scurvy. That's why there's the lock symbol there. I think. Maybe not. Who knows? And yeah. That is it. So command to rest. Use medical comforts to instantly cure. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I need them to patch holes with. Put 2 of them to get that. Recurrent cavity. Losing track. So yeah. We are now fixed up this. We have, what is it, 1, 2. 2 people have freezing. What we can do is actually go in here, do one of these, and heal both of them. And that means I have one person who has malnourishment. And that's it. Pick up the free penguin. And I think this is like, I just wanted to go through that to show that this is the kind of juggling you're going to have to do going forward during the winter. Like for 2 reasons. One, to not lose anyone. And 2, because you need every single hand you can keep to patch up every single hole in the canopy. Like, because you have to put all your resources into doing that. If you're not doing that, you're going to lose someone, and as soon as you start losing one, you lose another one, and you lose another one, and at some point you're so few that you can't actually survive. You don't have enough people to patch up the canopy, you don't have enough people to do certain things. People are locked up in the med bay and so on and so forth. And yeah, that's how it is. I still have 4 medical comforts. I probably should have been saving them up more for the winter. But alas, here we are. I got a bit lucky finding as many leopard seals as I did. I have a fair chunk of emperor penguins, which is nice. I still actually have 2 sacks of coal, which is also nice. I also have 4 tinned lemons to instantly cure scurvy, which is really handy. And yeah. But I think that we are going to end the episode here. I wanted to just go through that part where I showed where I juggled everything to like, oh, I have all of these afflictions and now I pretty much don't have any. I have one person that is malnourished. When I do a normal ration, that will go away. I just wanted to show that. And show that it wasn't the disaster I had before I rolled back and loaded a previous save. I would have lost someone, and I didn't want that, because I know from experience that winter, if you don't have enough hands fixing canopy, whatever it might be that happens along the way, if you don't have enough hands to fix all of these problems, ooh, you're going to have issues. And the specialists are useless. You can't use them for tasks. But anyway, with that, I will finally round off and start week 24. I think again. But anyway, with that, if you like this episode, maybe consider giving it a like and maybe even subscribing to the channel. And maybe, if you're feeling extra fancy, leaving a comment down below. But with that, I will continue in the next episode. So if you fancy doing anything of those 3, it would be super awesome and nice if you did. But thanks for watching. Goodbye. And I hope I'll see you in the next one.